is Brayden Milliren, and this is Chris Flores, and we're here with A Coffee With.
So on this show, we're looking to have many different people come in and interview and ask probably more political-based questions, things that are more serious that nobody talks about, and not just that, but life experiences and what they do for a living and the passion that they have for those things. So to start off, I'm gonna interview Brayden Milliren. If you want to flip questions, go ahead. I don't care. So to start off, what are you looking for in this show?
What am I looking for in the show? So generally, I want the show to be start off kind of my launching point for my YouTube presence, getting into more filming and stuff like that, develop my passion, because that's what I kind of want to do with my life, no matter what obstacle gets faced in front of me and stuff I struggle with. So that's basically what I want to do with the show.
Okay, what do you think those obstacles are that you're trying to jump around?
So there's lots of obstacles that I deal with personally, and then that just come up, like family. There's just obstacles of trying to juggle everything that life throws at you, like a job and hanging out with friends and being able to maintain school and stuff like that, which is kind of a struggle sometimes, but we all somehow get through it.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so who do you want to see on this show? I want Ethan on here for one, just because he's gone to a point where he started and what he came from is pretty fascinating. A lot of people don't know the backstory to how he got to where he was, and I'd like to share that story. So Ethan, I'm going to send this to you. You better think about it.
I mean, yeah, streaming is definitely important to both of us, and it's a big part of what you do specifically and what we like. So I want to see a streamer. I would like to see. I like cars, so I want to see somebody who's really working their passion in both like car photography and showing that off, or
the automotive world in general.
Yeah, exactly, and living their dream and getting like their dream car and doing stuff like that. I want to see I really just want to see people developing stories. Like, how did...
Well, throw an example. Complex Ninja,
yes.
Devontae. So that would be another person on there who is pretty relevant on YouTube and Call of Duty, and now has gotten into streaming.
Yeah.
And I think that would be somebody on here to get, because he does do graphic design. He is always pushing his content forward. He's done things for pretty big Twitter people too, from what I know. So
exactly,
that'd be another one.
People that have a media presence and just that are developing their passions in the arts industry. That's kind of what I want to see on the show, and what I want to see develop. So people get a wide range of
variety, different things.
Just
that makes sense.
Yeah.
What topics most interest you then? I guess it would be more passionate, but what about besides art? Like, what about political talk or things going on in the world, like damaging, because the Middle East and whatnot. Not that everything is going on bad there, but that would be interesting to talk about.
Like different topics that I want to see change, like the way certain people are accepted, how we think about war topics, just different political viewpoints, how the country should be run and stuff like that. And I'd love to see both sides of the argument. I don't want to just only put on this show.
Dane Williams. Yeah. I want Dane on this show.
Yeah, exactly, because he knows, he's the type of person that likes one side of the argument. We're not going to tell you which side until that video. But he likes one side of the argument, but he backs it up. He doesn't just stay one-sided to this.
He has factual information.
Exactly.
And I don't want to sit there and attack people that have different views. I want to actually hear their story. I want to ask questions that go, why do you believe this? Not like, oh, I hate you, you're a piece of crap, like, what are you doing? Like, no, exactly. I want to see your story, and I want you to share that. Like, that to me is important. Everybody should have a voice, and I want to use this channel to kind of open that platform.
And yeah, especially since the day and age we live in, and some people just don't know how to express themselves, or they honestly, I give an exception to a few couple people. I think everybody has a good story and a good passion and something they want to do. So I want to hear that and give them a chance once they see one full season of this show. They'll be like, oh yeah, I can definitely do that, and I want to share this. Or maybe somebody who hasn't even reached their full passion yet, and they get inspired to go do it and figure out what they want to do with their lives. Stuff like that.
All right. So, moving on to the next topic, what brought you into the film world?
To the film world? Well, so
Like, where did it start? Like, what was that moment where you were like, I want to make videos?
It started, actually, funny story. So I went to Anacortes School District from kindergarten all the way up to 9th grade. And in 7th grade, there's this girl I liked. And yeah, it always starts out with a girl. And so she did this thing called, we like to call Hawk TV. And it was literally just like an after-school club where they bought us these super cheap T2i Canon, the base, like the kid fun market camera.
No hating.
I mean, no, we all had to start somewhere. Yeah. But like, we would just mess around, and then we had this one leader who was actually a professional filmmaker. He just wanted to start getting an inspiration to kids, and so he came in and he would help us make these little short films and stuff. We would show every Thursday at our school, and so I just kind of did it for the hell of it, and just like, because I wanted to get to know this girl better. But then as soon as I like actually got down to it, and then I started coming back each semester, and then the next year, and then I was like, crap, this is actually kind of fun. And then I started talking to friends about it, and then my friends got into it, and then we all started to film together. And then my parents kind of shot it down, and I didn't really fuel the fire. So my 9th grade year, I really didn't do anything. But then as soon as I came to Mount Vernon and I met Chris, it was kind of like a jump start again. It was like, crap, I really do like this. I really want to express myself in this way, and it became easy for me because I had this wonderful community with Hornbacher and Chris and McKenna and Maddie and a bunch of different other people who were just like,
Twitchell.
Hey,
Mr. Twitchell.
Mr. Twitchell too. Maybe not for the film part of that part, but just being the marketing side of it and like encouraging and stuff like that. That was a really big factor because he was actually the first teacher I had in Mount Vernon, and he completely accepted me and I was like, dang, this guy actually wants me to succeed, and I hadn't experienced that before. And so I just found myself being like, film is great, and right now I'm filming, and there's nobody watching right now until we put this video up, but
it's true.
I don't feel nervous. Like sometimes when I speak in front of crowds and I hang out with people, I can be really awkward and really weird, and I'm sorry
also
for that.
True.
Okay, I'm sorry for that, but you're gonna have to accept it. But like, I feel comfortable right now, and I feel comfortable when I'm filming, and I feel like I can, when I film with other people and I want them to do a specific thing, I can really express it that way, so that I get the point across that I want to get across, and I really just want to grow in that. Because none of my other passions have really panned out except for film.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this.
So within this whole area, define success to you.
Success.
Yeah.
Well, most people I've met over the years define success as how much money you make or what kind of stuff you have. And I don't agree with that. Like, I think it's nice if you have a Canon 1DX and a red camera. You have an iMac Pro and all these different things. You have all this name brand stuff, and that's how you define success. And you've got $1 million in your bank account, and you have all these projects and stuff, and you're making tons of money and you do stuff. I think that success is when you're happy with yourself and what you're doing. You are sustaining your lifestyle. You're content with what you have. And you want to expand for that. And it's not a point where it's not defined by how much things you have or what one single thing. It's defined by how you feel about it, and not really what other people feel about it. The whole point of this is to make other people feel good and to bring out what you want to bring out in them. But it all comes down to how you feel about it. Because if I'm doing something that may or may not be doing a really big impact for people, but I feel like, oh, this is just, whatever, I don't like it, whatever like that, it's not important. So I feel success is defined by personal gains.
Personal growth.
Personal growth, yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today. It's been a really fun time, and we really hope to expand on this, our Coffee With series. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to Chris's channel, and in the link is my channel as well. If you want to be on this show with us, and we really want you to, we want to get lots of different people talking about a bunch of different subjects, reach out to us. We have emails, social media, Instagram, Snapchat, stuff like that. Basically, there's a lot of different ways you can find us. We'll put some of the links below. And yeah, it's been a really fun time.
And we'll see you in the next one.